What's getting cut?
Oh, you're in a laser.
That's so smart.
Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Alex. This is Peter, and that's Josh.
Hi.
Hey guys.
And today we have micro, not even mini, I'd say micro FPV quadcopters.
And we're going to do a shootout with them.
Shootout.
Well, we're not going to shoot them, but
We're not going to shoot them. Peter would like that. But actually, these have come into the market in this past year, right?
Yeah.
And this is crazy. I never imagined that you'd have ready out-of-the-box solutions for micro FPV multi-rotors.
Yeah, and I think the Hubsan, it's the H107D, that was the first one. It was actually
Yes.
out for maybe a little bit over a year. We also have the FPV Proto X and then the Nano QX from Horizon.
And these do tend to be like the new releases too.
Yeah, those are the newest ones on the market, and we've actually flown them all quite a bit.
Yeah.
Peter's really been putting them through the paces. But we're gonna just fly them around
Yeah,
and see, get everybody's opinion on them today.
And especially now that people can go ahead and purchase something and have the FPV experience, there's a lot of key things that people may not know that we wanted to cover too, like field of view, what a DVR is and how it records, the benefits of recording from the transmitter versus from the source itself.
Yeah.
And actually these have different options and all different specs.
Yeah, and these mini quadcopters are actually a really, really good way to get started with FPV if you're looking
Yeah.
to do multi-rotors.
It's a safe one.
And they all have their ups and downs of what's better and what's worse. Peter and I, the Hubsan and the Proto X can record. So I'm going to start recording here.
Yeah, and I can't
it the
record,
right
so
button?
I'm wearing the
Yep,
Fat Shark
that
Dominator
records it.
HDs, and these actually have a built-in DVR, so I'm recording from the actual source. Now the bad side about that is that if there's any static, it's going to be recording that. If you can record from the source, you're going to get the crispest, best image. But sometimes, as you'll see on the Proto X, it's going to cause a lag in the signal coming back to your transmitter.
Yeah. All right, what do you say we go see what Austin's up to in his office
love
over
it.
there? All right. I'll see you guys there.
I got to go the long way around because there's people.
Hi, Austin.
Oh, I landed on his desk. Thanks,
Hey,
Austin.
Austin.
Your turbulence.
Turbulence!
You hit me.
Somebody hit me.
I'm leaving there.
I'm not. I just hit somebody.
I'm back on the table.
Peter made it back.
I think it's a walnut.
A walnut?
Looks like a walnut with
All
a
right,
little
you want
stuff
to trade
on
them
top.
up?
Yeah, I
Sure.
want to trade.
All right, who's
here.
getting what?
Let's just go down the line. You go that way.
Okay.
Okay, then so you get.
This. And
Okay,
Peter
there you
gets
go.
that.
All right.
All right. How about we try to go back and where you? I don't know. You want to go around through the cafe?
Yeah, let's go to the
Let's
cafe.
do a lap around the office. I'm going to use a TV, and I'm flying that one. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Let's do it.
Quads everywhere.
Watch out for the helicarrier. All right, there's my desk.
I'm following you. Your LEDs are bright.
What I hit?
There's Mikey.
Hey, Mikey,
Merry
flip me over.
Christmas.
Got you, Josh.
I landed under a couch.
What I hit?
Hold on.
I was feeling really good about that.
Oh, you lost the prop.
Hi, guys. Do you see what I see?
It's like
That
Inception.
is really confusing to look at.
That's pretty creepy. Did you miss a prop? So far, the field of view on the Blade is definitely better than the Hubsan, and I could see where you could get used to it, but
Let's switch them.
Yeah.
You're getting the dung beetle.
all
All
right,
right, cool.
don't be
And this one's
Peter
on.
gets the Hubsan. All right, so what do you say? I know they're super busy back there, and they're probably going to kill us. They might swat us out of the air, but what do you say we go see what the ladies and Mr. Jim Bixler's up to?
I look forward
Back
to
in the
that.
laser room.
So that's my screen right there, right?
You're over here. I'm over here. Here, you want to switch?
Yeah, let's switch. All right, that's a lot
I
better.
don't have to switch.
All right, cool.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
let's
ready.
go.
Let's roll.
Hi, Dave.
Watch out, Mikey.
Oh, there's Lindsay.
Hi, GoPro.
Oh, this one's definitely better than the Hubsan. Hi, Dan. That's Dan from Laser Toys.
Hey, there's the dog.
I'm behind you guys.
All right, I'm just.
Hey, there's
hovering.
Max. There's Dan.
Ah,
Jim.
there's Jim. He almost hit me. Ah, he's chopping me.
He's got a nut ball and some.
Someone crashed.
Oh, I crashed.
All right,
I
I'm
call
coming
him the
back.
cops?
I'm getting
Yeah,
out of
I'm
there
coming
because Jim's a maniac.
Down through the helicarrier.
Oh, I think I'm.
Ah, into the wall.
I crashed. Sorry, guys.
That sounds awful. Something sounds wrong with that one.
This sounds
Hi,
like
Lindsay.
an angry dung beetle.
Oh, there's a wall. And there's a dog. Look at the dog.
No signal.
No
The
signal.
dog ate you.
Did I get ingested by the dog?
Maybe. I'll put you.
I'm gonna land on the carrier. Nice. Hey, there's a GoPro there.
So by far, so far, my experience as far as this is the hardest for me to fly.
Yep.
This one's not bad. I could get used to this one.
Laser's not cut.
I actually like this one a lot. I'm pretty good with this
You
one.
liking that one?
I like this one better than that one. Even with a narrow field of view, this one just feels a little more stable.
This one definitely picks up a lot of speed very quick.
All right, I'm coming back for a landing.
Yep.
High
Look
speed.
at you cut through there. Hey, foot!
Okay, so I mean they were all a blast to fly.
They were.
The first thing you guys are probably wondering about is price, and they're the first two. Actually, the Hubsan, since it's the oldest, it's actually you can get that for $130, $140 right off the internet.
With the transmitter.
That's ready to fly. So
Yeah.
that has not only the transmitter to fly, but also the transmitter built into the quad and the video receiver within the controller. So you can fly FPV right out of the box.
Yeah.
$140, which is, I mean, I don't think
It's
there's
great.
anything else in that price
Yeah.
range.
No.
So the Proto X is $199,
$199.
ready to fly FPV as well. So it's got the built-in screen and the
These
transmitter.
look to be
Yeah,
identical
actually,
transmitters.
yeah, these
Yes.
are both from Hubsan. This is almost the same Hubsan firmware in both of them because each one of them will work with each other.
And they actually work really, really well.
They're solid, yeah.
One thing we did notice with the Proto X is when you're recording because this records HD video on
Yeah.
board, and it's actually pretty impressive. Maybe we can work some B-roll in right now.
It's got the you have to turn it on here though. It's really weird, but it drops down to like 15 frames per second, which is almost impossible to
So
do.
it's stuttering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real fast FPV. You just
So,
kind of loiter around.
You can record the HD video on here, or you can record the transmitted video on here. Now, when you do the HD video on here, it slows down here, and you have a laggy signal. If you just record the transmitted video, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like pretty much we found if you want to record that HD video, you pretty much have to fly at line of sight
Yeah.
because there's such a lag. It's almost like time lapse looking. You're like flying through the air, like
yeah, or you fly really slow around. You're like,
which is kind of a bummer. We were kind of bummed out. Now the Nano QX, on the other hand, is
$139.
$139. However, it does not come with a controller. It does not come with any of the FPV
Yeah.
gear other than what's built in. So the camera and the transmitter on the thing.
Yeah.
What you're going to need separate is like a TV system like this, and then as well as a controller of
And it-
some kind.
And it's built to work off of immersion gear. So Immersion RC, which we really love their FPV equipment, that's fully adaptable. Now we're actually able to tap in to their signal even with the Hubsan, but it's not tapping in a full locked-in state. It's kind of, what is it, half band?
actually these ones can jump right on. This
Okay,
moves
they-
in 5 mega or I think
32
it's
channels
gigahertz
total,
steps.
right?
Yeah, you can see the steps in there.
Okay.
And now they do have a ready-to-fly version, so you could get this just like the Hubsan and the
about-
Proto X.
With the goggles, right?
With the goggles, with a little plastic controller, and I think the price point on that's like $389,
$389,
$400.
$399.
It's quite
Yeah.
a bit more expensive.
So about twice the price. That being said, I think the price could be worth it. It is
Yeah.
a really, really good performing. We've always loved the old Nano QX.
Yes.
And the FPV one performs just as good.
The flying experience, definitely. My least favorite was this little Hubsan here. And
Really?
Peter,
I like
you-
that one.
You
yeah.
like that one?
It
It's
felt
just-
pretty stable to me, and the picture
It
was
is
very
stable.
nice.
It was very narrow field of view, and I found that I thought I was going through a gap, and I thought I was fine, and I was hitting walls to my left or to my right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a very good pilot, though, with that
Well,
either.
I think a lot of that too is we're used to flying on super wide angle lenses. A lot of people are very used to the narrow field of view, and and you could get used to it. So it all depends on what you're used to or what you're willing to get used
Yeah.
to.
The one benefit from the Nano, if you do have the Nano and you get the FPV gear, you can continue on your FPV journey with compatible gear.
Exactly.
So if you go ahead and you get a good set of goggles and you have everything, that'll go ahead and continue on with you as you get into bigger airships and it's fully compatible. Or if you have the Fat Sharks already and you have some big models, this is $139 worth every penny, and you have everything you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we want to thank you guys for watching, and thank you for sponsoring Flight Test, because every time you guys go to our store and you're buying all these Christmas gifts and keeping the ladies busy back there and Jim busy,
Yes.
it's truly all because of you guys. We wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And no matter which one of these you pick, we're confident you're going to have a great experience.
They're all awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
Definitely.
So what do you say the only thing we haven't tested yet is the range. And I think a good test for that is what if we try to fly up into the attic, into the boneyard, the Flight Test boneyard.
Love it.
And see who can make it up
Yeah.
there.
That sounds
And then
awesome.
see how good the signal is.
Fantastic.
let's do it.
See y'all next time.
See you guys.